Hello, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're going to carry on with our lessons. We've done takeoff, we've done landing, how to fly straight and level, how to turn. Now we're going to put it all together and we're going to learn the traffic pattern. Let's jump in and I'll explain for those who don't know what it is. So the traffic pattern, as you can see, is standard at every airport. Any deviations will be published in the airport guides and the manuals or the books that go out. But basically it's to ensure that everybody's doing the same thing and you can predict and estimate where aircraft are going to be. So if somebody calls around the downwind, you know where to look. If they're on the base, you know where to look. And basically it's a set of rules because airports are very congested with airplanes and you want everybody doing the same thing so that there's predictability, especially when there's no air traffic control. That's pretty important. So here we are, we're back at Sedona carrying on our flight training. So we will hand it over to our instructor and it looks like we're about ready to go.
Let's be honest, no one likes going around in circles, unless you're a pilot training on traffic patterns.
That's true.
Sedona's standard traffic pattern follows a 1,000-foot altitude around the main runway. By the time we're through here, you'll know how to complete the full run from takeoff to landing. So let's get started.
Did many of these during my training. Okay, so 4,800 feet is the airport elevation, which means 5,800 feet is going to be the traffic pattern. So let's get going. We'll take off. First of all, parking brake off. Power up. And away we go. And I'm not using my joystick to steer, I'm using my rudder pedals. There we go. And we're on our way up.
When we're up, keep us aligned with the runway and climb to 5,400 feet. We're going for a left-hand traffic pattern.
There's 5,100.
Once we reach altitude, you're going to start turning left 90 degrees toward a 122-degree heading.
54.
Okay, we're in the pattern. Get ready to enter the crosswind section. Good. Keep going till you reach the traffic pattern altitude of 5,700 feet. Ready to make your left turn downwind? When the runway appears at the halfway point of your wing strut, you'll know you're at a good glide distance.
Feet. And we'll make our downwind turn. There we go. Ease back on the power a little bit.
We've got the wind at our back now. We're on the right track. Lower your nose to a cruise attitude and reduce power to 2,100 RPMs. Once your speed is in the white arc, add 10 degrees of flaps to prep us for landing. Now's not a bad time to check if the runway is looking good.
Yeah, the runway looks good.
And it probably goes without saying, always watch out for other planes entering or exiting the pattern.
Flaps are down.
We're gonna fly past the end of the runway here. Keep going until you see it at a 45-degree angle behind you. That's your cue to turn left again, onto the base leg.
crossing the threshold. So about 45 degree is what we want. We're almost there. Yeah, it's about there.
All right, reduce power to idle to start losing altitude and maintain cruise attitude. Keep an eye on the runway as we get ready for our final turn. That'll also keep our speed around 65 knots.
So we're on base. And we'll make a final turn, put in some trim. 65 knots. A little bit of an overshoot. Bring her back.
There we go. The runway's in full view. Make sure to keep the plane centered on approach. If you're too high, add flaps. Too low, add power to maintain the glide path.
So full flaps. And here we go. Little flare. And we're down.
Way to stick the landing. Now, just apply the brakes to slow your roll. And make sure you don't stop on the runway, of course.
Oh,
If other planes are looking to land, we've got to move. Take one of the taxiways on the right.
I will do that.
Good job. As an old instructor said to me, not only did you not die, you're really learning to fly.
I think you said that once before. Oh, we're off. Well, there you have it. That is the circuit. And you do a lot of those in training. Up here in Canada, we got to do a night rating as well. So we do them at night, and you go round and round and round. I remember listening to hockey games while doing it on the ADF radio. But that's it for this. That is the traffic patterns. We'll carry on with our flying the next time. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you then. Bye for now.